For each of the following timelines, write down the number of payments. Number of payments n. Number of payments is n. So if we look at number one, what would you say? Number one? N is going to be equal to 214. Yeah, there's no immediate payment if you look at this one. Since there's no immediate payment and then we're starting at T1. Since we're starting at T1, it means which our N is going to be equal to what? 240. This one is fine. Let's look at number two. We are making an immediate payment of 100 Rand. And then we go up until we go to 240. So what do we expect our N to be here? So our N is going to be 241. So with this one here, we are not making a payment on T0. We're not making a payment on T1. We're also not making a payment on what? On T2. But we start to make a payment on what? On T3. And then we continue to make payments. So it means what we were supposed to have 240, but we missed how many? Did we miss 2 or 3? Yeah, because this one is an extra one. The immediate one is an extra one. So basically, it means our N is going to be equal to 238. And then we will see such questions when we are dealing with. There are these questions about no ones who. When we are dealing with present value annuity, they will talk about which you take a car today, you don't pay. According to my special law, they're going to be starting now. They will say to you, come and take a car now, don't pay for the first 6 months or so, and then you start to pay maybe for my next year.
Even at Netflix.
Even at Netflix, they do that. Okay, let's look at this one then. What's this? I'm hit. Deposit 2,000 into a savings account. Hey. Let's represent this on the timeline. How would it look like on the timeline? How will this line? All right. Ahmed deposits 2,000 into a savings account at the end of every quarter for 16 years. The account offers an interest of 8% per annum compounded quarterly. Due to financial difficulties, he's unable to make his last 2 payments. So basically, let's check here. Do we have an immediate payment? That's the first question that we should ask.
No.
Based on what we just read, it seems as if we don't have an immediate payment. So basically, we do have T0, nothing, but we do have T1. Now, we're going to say 16 multiplied by 4. What is 16 multiplied by 4?
64.
We're supposed to have 64.
Okay.
But remember, what is happening at the end here? We're supposed to go to T64. But we didn't pay at T64. And then T63 also didn't pay. So our last payment was at T62. So what is going to be our N? 62. Yeah, it's going to take us what? 62. So the number of payments that we're going to be making are going to be actually 62. Thank you. Okay, now let's move on to questions now. We're jumping right straight to